Oh yeah, I haven't really moved my camera a little bit. Gotta get a better view than that.
The fuel gauge in a Renault is the little thing that kind of looks like
Yeah.
a fuel thing and the yellow bar.
I don't know. I don't know what the Renault. What is the one you're driving? Not the premium, the Magnum. I don't know what the interior looks like on that one.
There's the fuel gauge. I got 3/4 of a tank.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna try to keep Discord up too. Let me check my audio here first. Oh, we got audio. Oh, we have audio. We're good. Whoa. I mean, the fuel on the HUD is just that yellow bar. If you go to the in-cab view, you should have a gauge on there somewhere. Like in IRL. Like my fuel gauge is at the bottom left.
I'm looking at the.
If you hold down right click, you can zoom in too.
Oh, right click.
Yeah, on the interior. No, just hold the right click on the mouse and it'll zoom you in. Or it should. No, you don't have it bound. Oh. No, it should just be a hold a right click. I mean, if you really want to, it's in the keys and button settings.
Oh.
And it only works from the interior view, I think. But it's helpful if you're looking for something.
Assigns keys and actions.
Yeah. Buttons and keys.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find mine. Oh, zoom interior camera. There you go. It's down under camera controls, like almost to the bottom. Halfway through that section of camera controls called zoom interior camera.
Oh, and then primary should be
Right button, right mouse button.
So I have rotate camera and mouse control as a right button.
Oh, maybe that's why it's not bound. Are you driving with the mouse? No, you're driving with the keyboard. That shouldn't matter then.
I'm driving with the keyboard.
Yeah, you can reassign it if you're not using the mouse control. Because the mouse control is like pushing the mouse forward, back, and left and right to control the gas, brake, and steering wheel.
Mouse control. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that gets a little tedious. All right, I got to minimize it real quick. Let's see. Where was I?
All right, I think we're set. Is that gonna save then? That's gonna.
All right, I'm gonna try to keep things like this. No, it's not gonna work.
Oh, that's much better.
I'll keep Discord up on my phone. How about that? I need a third screen. Because I got OBS going.
Oh.
And it kind of takes up the whole screen. I have a tiny second screen. I have a 19-inch. I gotta upgrade that at some point. I can't. Well, I mean, I could, but I also have other stuff showing on either side of my monitor. I have like temperatures and clock speeds and all that fun stuff. All right. Hello. Oh, scoot your truck up a little bit so we don't get kicked. Yeah, we shouldn't really, but perfect. Yeah, you're like, it looks like you're like floating right now because you have a different garage than I do right now. Anyway, yes, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer. I got Greg with me tonight. It was actually his idea for us to do this. It's been a long time. So
yeah,
I'm pretty excited.
It'd be fun to do something kind of relaxing and different. So I thought this was a good idea.
And this is a relaxing game. Just don't get too relaxed.
Oh, and you fly right off the road. Then you're gonna hear Jeffrey Hawthorne get all upset.
Right.
We're gonna do a full-on Jeffrey Hawthorne trucking crossover at some point, but you'll occasionally hear him come out tonight, I'm sure. But I'm just not.
Well, you never know when those crawdads might pop up on the road.
I know the crawdads might go straight across the road. You don't ever know. Hey man, you haul them crawdads right over there to the road, the damn hills of Minnesota. You gotta watch them. There's 9-foot coyotes in there too. Okay, that's enough of that.
All right, we got to find a job, and I guess I'll ask you where you might want to go because I think I have
Okay.
more map than you. So I'll let you choose
Fine.
a
So we
city,
got.
see what you got for
That's right, because I have
jobs.
to buy the DLCs, correct?
Yeah.
I think so. I have to buy some. I bought one of them. I know I did.
Yeah.
Remember, I did
Which
buy
one?
one.
Which
That,
one do you wonder
oh,
which?
I don't know.
I mean, it
I
might be
definitely
the
bought one.
Scandinavia area where you're sitting right now.
You had me buy. You definitely did, because I have like Bergen, Starvingen,
Oh,
Christiansand.
you have all of that area. Yeah. Do you have
Yeah, I
any?
definitely bought it.
You probably don't have Finland or Russia.
No, I don't have that area.
Do you have? Yeah, there's probably. Do you have all of Italy? Probably not. You probably just have the north side of Italy.
No, I don't have Italy. Yep. I just
Okay.
have Milan, Turin, Verona, Venice.
All right. You pick. I drive.
I have I have Britain. I don't know if that was a different one.
You
Is
have.
that its own DLC?
You got. Are you under? No, it was part of the original map. Are you under external contracts?
Oh, I haven't looked under external contracts yet. Sorry. I
Oh
thought
no
it
no no.
showed
That's.
the map.
Oh no, that's fine. The external contracts will at least tell us where you can go. If you want to sort it by distance, we can go shortest to longest, so we can get a feel for how adventurous, how far you want to go. I would sort it by route length with the arrow pointing up, and then everything at first is going to be the shortest distance, and then it'll go up from
Route
there.
length. You want arrow pointing up?
Yeah. So that'll show you shortest to longest for distance.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it.
I want to get a big ass crane here or something because I have a truck that can pull it.
I've got two. There's two caterpillars here, two loaders. But no, that's the wrong area.
Well, I got
I
one
want
of
to
those
find some.
too. Yeah,
I
what
want to find something decent length.
find like a double? Oh, that's
I'm
right.
not
We can
doing
drive double
double.
trailers to Germany now. I forgot that. I don't know if that was a recent thing in real life
How about
that
a
changed
reservoir tank?
or what, but
No, that's Helsingborg to Gdansk. I don't think Gdansk is not that far away, is it?
Gdan is not. I don't. It's no, because we would take a ferry. It's not super far.
How about Grimsby? That's Great Britain,
Grimsby.
I think.
It is. I have corks going to Grimsby. If you click on it, it'll show you the route. It'll outline the route. So we
Oh,
gotta
it looks like we just go to Denmark and we take a ferry.
we gotta
across.
hop, skip, and jump.
Showing.
Yeah, that's where we would go.
Oh, that's not that far of a route, actually.
Let's keep going a little bit. Let's see. Earth.
Ulstein or Ulstesen? Let me see like
What?
one of the longer routes is.
Yeah, we gotta figure out like
Helsingborg to Krakow.
crack house.
Krakow. Krakow.
Let's see if I can find that. That's Poland.
That is an excavator. So
Krakow. Krakow. I think I can get one for there.
is that two ferries we have to take?
Oh, there we go. I got an excavator. Yeah, to Krakow.
Yeah.
So we
Is that too far or is that okay?
no, that's fine. And we don't even, if we want, we can not take the ferry and just go around around Denmark, the mainland.
Do you know the route?
Yeah, you can actually. Yeah, if we want to start this one, there's a way that we could change the route. In the GPS.
Okay.
So let's do that. Let's go pick up our trailer, and then I'll plop a pin down.
Delivery? Is that what I do?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then we gotta get moving before they're like, oh, we're AFK. We gotta be kicked.
Why? Is there people that are that crazy about watching?
No, it's automated.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of annoying, especially when the servers aren't full. You know, they're pretty empty this time of year. Not when I looked. Oh, this engine is so quiet.
No, you just went straight through truck is like phasing it out of existence. It's like blinking.
Oh, is it doing that thing? Oh, I forget what. I think that means that it thinks we're colliding with each other or something, and
What?
oh, we're
I'm
not.
way down the road, and I'm in a red light. I'm waiting at a red light.
Okay, it's fine. We're just going down the road to pick up.
Engine malfunction. Visit. Wait, what?
Oh, is your truck damaged? There's a service station right nearby. If you look at your map, it's like I think instead of if you would turn left at that intersection instead of going straight, there's a service station you can repair your. Oh wait, no wait. There's a thing you can do. You could do /fix for free.
Do we have that?
Yes, you can only use it like every 10 minutes or something like that. You might need a trailer attached, but so you might have to suffer until you get to your trailer pickup.
That's okay. My engine just keeps shutting off every once in a while. That's
But well, it's fine. It's fine. It's a defective engine. That's all. You should. Am I spinning my
so
wheels?
am I looking on my map? Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see the green. I'm going straight to where you are.
Yeah, you should be. It's where you had the same cargo, the excavator, right?
I'm picking up a loader from a different company right across the street, and we're gonna race to see which one gets
Oh.
first.
I mean, I'm already there. All right.
No, I mean like.
Oh yeah.
This
Oh,
engine's not
I didn't stall. So you're across the street from me?
No, I'm coming right now.
Oh.
I'm not there yet. I'm just having problems with threat.
Installing engines. It's no big deal. I think Jeffrey took your truck out for a joyride at some point. That's why it's breaking down. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, your trailer's right here too. Hang on. I gotta get out of your way. My trailer's in the same spot yours is.
Oh, dick! Oh, dick! Oh, I oversteered.
Careful.
Do you want me to go first and then come around?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I usually do in single player. Actually, I'll go around the merry-go-round there, the little loop.
Man, putting bricks together. Good job.
Oh, we got company. Is that another truck? Oh, wait, never mind. That was just your headlights. Alright. Let's see how you do backing up here. No pressure. Oh, no, it's good, it's good. Up, up. Yeah, slam it in there. Did you hit T? There you go. Alright, now, hit, if you want to fix your truck now, hit Y, and then /fix. And it should say your vehicle has been fixed. Now, don't destroy it in the next 10 minutes and you'll be good. You can use it again.
That's alright. Control, Dad. Stay easy for that.
Alright, now... Okay, let's see.
At 11th minute, they start to get wild.
Alright, we'll skip the ferry. Here's what we'll do. If you go hit M for map,
Okay.
and you know, you zoom in with the scroll wheel and you see where we're at.
Yeah.
If you follow the path and see where we turn off towards E47,
Yes.
if you keep going to the west and then like put your cursor on the road, you should get like a little pin that says 1 wherever you put your
Yes.
cursor. All right, we got to figure out where we got to place that so that the GPS will route us. Okay, on the west side of Odense, on the E20, if you place your cursor up there, then it should reroute us. It should reroute the GPS around.
Oh, it sure did.
So it should now take us down towards Kiel, Germany, down into there to get to
Yeah.
Poland.
Pass through Hamburg. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, sir. That means you're leading. You have the same path as me.
Well, I think we can pull out of here first.
Yeah, we could do that. Am I not? I
I
don't.
can get around you. They
Oh, you
go
can.
here
You
as
could. You could squeeze right through there. Oh, you're fine. No, you can't. Oh, if I need to redo that. All right. Well, I'll get out of your way. Don't worry. You got a fat excavator. Why is your wall in my trailer's way? Oh, I might have clipped a sign there.
Yeah, it might have. I can confirm that you did.
I felt it. I felt something there.
I gotta get used to doing it.
That's why I got the hazards on, so I don't surprise anyone when I run into shit. Oh.
I'll get out in front of you soon, I swear. I'm just sneaking out of this small turns this time.
Now, I guess the question is, do you want voice navigation? Because I think that's a new feature since you've played with me last.
I don't know. I don't know if we need that. I don't know if I want it.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying. I think I'm gonna leave mine turned off.
Alright,
You can just follow the path.
Let's get on like the main road. I'll pass you.
All right, I'll take your word for it. We're going this way. Trying not to.
Definitely not going through a red light.
No one's watching.
There we go. Hang on, now I can round you.
All right, I'll back down. I don't see any blue dots on the map, so no one's gonna be coming the other way if you want to go around.
Yeah, I'm going right now. Oh, should I get? I should have got gas.
Are you low?
No, I got 3/4 of the tank.
There'll be plenty on the highway. I'm the one who's at risk of running out of fuel because I always forget.
Am I going? Are we on the right side of the? Are we driving right side of the road?
Yeah, we're not going left to. The only place on the Euro Truck map right now that does that is the UK.
Really? I didn't. So like, most of the other countries actually drive on the right side.
Yeah, at least in the territories that are covered by the map right now. Now, there is a recreation of Japan. Someone made Japan, and that's going to be left side.
Okay.
Alright, hopefully I don't tip this thing over. Whoo, she was leaning.
I know. I don't think I've ever hauled anything this heavy.
I'll just wait until you have the ability to haul the locomotive. That thing weighs over 50 tons. That is 2 excavators and some. Yeah, this is only half of what you could pull.
I almost feel like we did a train.
Oh, maybe you do have that ability. Oh shit. There we
Oh
go.
wait, what's the speed that I should be watching?
You're technically 80 kilometers. It looks like, but you're governed at 90. I would be okay. I'm fine going 90.
Is there a cruise control?
C.
How about we pop her at like 85?
85 works. Careful.
There. That should stay down. There we go. Now we got that cruise control going.
You got it. Right now you can take a nap. If only you just bounce off the guardrails, it's fine. Oh wait, there aren't any guardrails right here.
Respect that.
It's called ping pong trucking.
They replaced the guardrails daily in Finland.
Finland Simulator. That's like one of my favorite from Robos.
Yeah, the mock summer car thing. I love how he hates them so much. He hates on them so much.
Look at this guy. Woo, he's got a boat.
That's
He was hauling ass too. I don't think he had a contract job because the contracts they govern you to 90. Oh, oh.
okay.
You're fine. That was me. I'm a little top heavy.
Are you?
Yeah, I got the physics values set to more realistic numbers, meaning that I'm very top heavy with an excavator. It might be a little much. I think I might actually change that because that's kind of ridiculous. See me dancing back there? Da-da-da. Ooh, that's a good shot.
Me and Benjamin have been doing excursions with since we were little kids.
Oh?
Yeah, they got the thing totally broken down and stripped apart and they're working on it right now, and it's disgusting to see. Like,
Oh, go to the right, go to the right, go to the right.
which one?
Yeah, right there, right there. No, nope, that's it. That's it, right there.
Just go.
Yeah. Just send it.
Okay. God, that seems expensive.
Yeah, welcome to Scandinavia.
No, it's 172 euros, really?
Yeah. Maybe not.
For what?
Maybe not that much. I mean, for the toll for the bridge. Almost 200 euro for a truck. It might be a little much, but it's not actually unreasonable to see that around here.
So why is it so expensive for a toll to get?
That's a great question. It's because the
that
U.S.
just
is so
like
cheap.
toll?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, we're crossing borders into Denmark right now, too. You gotta pay up. Pay your taxes.
How much would it be for like a car? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. It's definitely a lot higher in general. In Europe, tolls in general are more expensive than the U.S.
Really?
By how much, I'm not sure. I just know that generally speaking, yeah.
How far do we have? They can get up to 85 kilometers. Oh shit! No, 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 no! Back, back up.
Whoa!
Back, brake. I gotta try to get 75.
I mean, you're going downhill, so.
I'll try and get to 75 and 75.
Okay.
70. Stop. Stop. Disengage.
There are buttons you can map that allow you to step the cruise up and down. I don't know if they're set by default, though.
I think mine's. I got my cruise. How do you tell if the cruise is definitely? All right.
I mean, if
We're very shifty here. I think we should
yeah, getting into kind of an urban sprawl.
well, I couldn't imagine having to pay that much.
Aye.
That would be insane.
Yep.
How much is the toll? There's got to be a toll going over the bridge in the canyon, right?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was pretty young when I went through last.
Me too. It's been probably 2008 maybe.
That might have been more recently because because I only moved to Rochester when I was just before starting high school, so.
Finally got the cruise set. Nope. Why isn't my cruise working? Is it set at 73? It's set at 73 right now. Let's keep it there. It's a site.
That's fine.
But yeah, so yeah, I saw pictures on they got the boiler for the steam engine is I guess out of state or at least in a shop somewhere.
Well,
The freaking chassis they got left out in the snow and it's just kind of depressing.
huh. I guess they're planning on repainting and everything.
Yeah, they have to do a new boiler touch up and a couple other things so they did there. It's a 1472 day check or something like that. I think it's every 5 years or whatever.
Huh.
So 4 years? 4 years they have to do a boiler check? Something like that. And they have to check its integrity and it did not pass it, so they have to fix it.
Huh.
It was like a couple years earlier than they were hoping to do it. they like strip the whole engine down every 10 years or so, and it's a couple years early for the next one. So it's just it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. So
Yeah.
they had to wait a year just so they could get the money for it. Luckily, people are donating to it. I wish I had the extra money. If like my goal, like if I ever won the lottery or something like that, I would make like which one?
Whichever one doesn't have a green thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Or a bar. Yeah, these toll booths in Scandinavia, you could just cruise right through.
€30, I feel like I'm getting just destroyed every time I go through.
It's taxed. You have a high income. It's high taxes. I don't know. Yeah, it does seem a little excessive. €200, but I never looked up the actual price for trucks to cross these bridges, so I have nothing to compare against.
So what was I talking about?
Trains.
Trains, yeah. So anyways, if I ever won the lottery, I would definitely front the money to keep that engine going for foreseeable future, and like whatever things need to be repaired. And then like I'd put if I literally won the lottery, I'd give them $1 million to fix up the track.
Yeah.
Have all the tracks fixed up just so it would be like brand new again. Have all the brush cleared away and everything, and have it look nice. I'd give it. I would be like I would make that like my project.
Okay.
It's something from my childhood, and I really like that place.
Yeah, yeah. So obviously it's an operational locomotive. Is it one that you could ride, or is it just?
Yeah. So Arcade Natica number 15 is it's a 280 wheel configuration consolidation steam engine, and coming up this year it's going to be 100 years old. So they're trying to get it working
Oh,
for
okay.
its birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they're trying to get it working for its birthday. I think they're going to come in a little late, unfortunately, but it should be for its 101st season. Should be able to operate again. And it has a sister. It has a little sister, and its little sister has been unfortunately inoperative since 1988. And I don't think that thing ever is going to be under steam again because they've just taken so many parts from it. Initially, when I was younger, because I used to see it, they used to bring it out on occasion. But unfortunately, the last major update they did in number 18, they actually cannibalized the tender off of 14 to put it on 18.
Oh. So
would
it's
actually-
spare parts, basically.
Yeah, so like they kept saying since the late 80s that.
But
Might need to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, I was tipping a little bit there.
Since the late 80s, they've been saying that 14's been under restoration, but I think that stopped like probably 10 years ago, where they're just saying it's not happening anymore. If I had had the money like 10 or 15 years ago when the engine was still in okay shape, I would put the money forward to get that thing fully restored.
Okay.
I mean, the amount would have, like $5 million, something like that. It would have been some insane amount of money.
Jeez.
Like initially, like back when they had to fix it, like in the 90s or whatever, the amount was like 800,000 or something like that. But then they, letting it sit out there for like another 10 years or whatever. Even in there, the engine shed, the elements still got to it. So like, Odin's discovered. Okay.
You're discovering things. That's good. All right, we entered a city, so now we're governed to 60 kilometers. Oh yeah, by the way, this is kilometers per hour, so woo! Woo!
I'm sorry, I'm getting used to my truck's brakes.
Brake check successful. My brakes work.
But to give a little bit more information, I guess, about Attica Arcade. So Attica Arcade is an operating Class 3 railroad, which means it's a short distance railroad, like local operations. It's not on the main line, and they actually do actual commercial operations still. They have 3 operating diesel locomotives, and they haul things like grain and like soybeans around for the local. I don't know if it's local farmers or what, but they do bring things from point A to point B to like a processing plant.
Okay.
And they're making money like that. So that's not just for show. That's how they make some of their money. And then they do starting started back in like 1960, which is basically like the end of the steam era, basically the end of commercial steam era for normal passenger things. They were one of the first things that started doing steam excursions just for the heck of it, as a, as kind of like a homage to the old days. Even in 1960, when they were retired, they started it up and had it as just a fun little passenger service, just to go, not even to go from point A to point B, just to go, like on a point-to-point thing back. Like you go like on a 45-minute trip just through the woods and stuff. You go to a little station, you have lunch, and then you go back. So they started doing that even back then, and that's when they acquired their first steam engine, actually.
Okay.
They had diesels since the 40s, and they didn't get their steam engine actually until like 1960.
Okay.
So that was one of their big things they wanted to have. It be a little piece of history. That's when they got number 14, and they got number 18 sometime later. And they had a third steam engine. I don't know what happened to that, but they've had 14 and 18 for quite a long time.
The other two engines ate it. That's what happened.
Yes.
Clearly.
Sadly, it's actually more accurate.
Because of the parts. Yeah.
Parts.
Yeah.
18 is literally already going to have 14s.
Oh, jeez.
They're cannibalistic.
You don't have a choice.
I know they don't.
It's a hard world out there.
I don't want to eat your sister. They're making me.
So was it last year? Or was it the year before? I think it was last year. Chloe and I rode the Durango Silverton train in Colorado.
Yeah.
And I forget the number of the engine and everything. We got some good pictures of it though. That was a lot of fun. And I don't know much about the technicalities of locomotives, but it was really cool to ride one and see one up close and get pictures, and it was the view was gorgeous. I mean, we went for Chloe's birthday, so it was winter, so it was cold, but it was just gorgeous going through the canyon. And we were actually on a mountainside for a lot of the track, and it was like a steep drop off just into the canyon below. You could just look right out down. It was pretty cool. Oh, he means business. He's hauling.
Get him on the road. Get off the road, asshole! You son of a bitch!
They need to make it like GTA where you can flip off other drivers. Oh man, he was just like.
Oh, fuck! Is he gonna flip? Holy shit! He took that so fast.
He probably changed his physics values so that he's exactly. He's got his gravity lowered to the floor.
The excursion I went on with Steven was a lot of fun. Actually, Steven was the one who told me about the railway that they got. And I got the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railway that has existed now as primarily as an excursion site that goes through the Cuyahoga Valley Park in near Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
And every September they have a thing called Steam in the Valley, and they bring in a steam engine from the Midwest, and I must add a very large steam engine.
Oh, do you want to pull up here real quick? Oh! Yes, we made it. Sorry. No, I gotta adjust the volumes a little bit. You're a little on the low side for me.
Am I?
I thought you sounded quiet. Yeah. But I think it's me. Maybe, because Ben was sounding quiet yesterday too when I was chatting with him. I'm parking in the car parking. I don't care. You can top up with fuel if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Let me get this
Press and hold the
figured
phone.
out here. Discord. Let's see here. Settings. Audio. Where are you? Voice.
750 euros to fill the fucking tank. Doesn't that seem a little steep too?
There we go.
Just saying.
Why was that at
seems to be a little
77?
high.
Everything's expensive in Europe. Can I go back? Hello? Oh wait, that's just over here. Okay.
Oh, but so anyways, nickel plate 765 is the engine that actually came there, and it's one of the most famous steam engines, basically of all time. It's a
Okay.
Berkshire class locomotive, and that's a 284 wheel configuration. The drive wheels are like 6 feet tall,
Oh shit.
so it's big. It's not like the Durango or like the Attica and Arcade one that we're familiar with. That size, this thing's is huge. It's like 100 feet long.
Okay.
And so they had two diesels, which are also very historical locomotives from a Canadian locomotive shop. I think it's a Canadian locomotive shop that made them. And they pulled us the first half of the journey, and then the nickel plates took over because they put the nickel plate on one edge of the train, like one end, and then they put diesels on the other. Then they put the diesels in neutral and let the steam engine pull all 20 passenger cars and the diesels back.
Oh, nice.
So it was a lot of fun. It was like it was literally 20 passenger cars. It was huge train.
Hmm.
There was like 800 people on this train. It was a really big excursion. I was lucky to be able to get the seats that we did.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, we got someone coming.
Oh,
You're good. You're good. He's just gonna pass by us on our left, like a civilized driver. H. Forget your horn.
dude, that's that asshole that blew by us on the left side. That's him.
Did you just go around the circle or something? How did he pass us again?
He came back.
He's a super trucker.
He is. I just gave him Morse code. Fuck off.
He's our competition.
He is. He's hauling lobsters, and the crawdads don't like that.
Yeah.
Cruise at 85.
It works.
Let's try that.
That works. Yeah.
So like now that I've been like looking up some of the excursions and stuff like that for the trains and stuff, I kind of want to go search some more out. You know what I mean? To take like a trip or something during the summer and just go do one.
Yeah, when the weather's nice.
So there's one I found, a little one. It literally is like one of the little sister engines of Arcade and Attica number 18. I think it's from the same manufacturer, and it was it's engine number 11, and that's down in Pennsylvania. It's in the southernmost, like one of the southernmost towns in Pennsylvania. So it's like a 6.5 or 7 hour drive type of thing, but I didn't know it existed, and it's a little steam excursion, just like Arcade and Attica. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's not terribly far. I mean, you could probably find a place to crash overnight.
Yeah, I mean, I go there, get a nice hotel or something. Make it make a day of it. Make it go there, get a nice hotel.
Yeah.
Then in the morning, go ahead out to the early excursion. Go get lunch and maybe go enjoy it if there's anything in town to do, and then head home and be home by nighttime. Just make it a one-day trip.
Right, and being in the summer, you'll have a long day, right? So you can take your time getting home.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll be back home. The idea would be to be back in New York on New York roadways by the time it gets dark, and that would be totally doable.
Yeah, there you go.
So I think that would be fun. I'm trying to get as many pictures of like railroad museums and places like that of different engines and stuff as I can when I go to places, because I'm finding out more and more that things aren't as forever when it comes to preserving history. Because even going to Scranton, Pennsylvania, to Steamtown, they only have one working steam engine right now, and it is like a tiny little bastard.
Yeah.
And like they used to have several large ones, like very, very big steam engines that were all functioning. And they showed us the ones that, like, within the past decade that they've had to retire. And like they were saying, like, this one's got a bent frame, this one right here's got a bent frame, and the chassis all fucked up, that type of stuff. And it's like all these things wrong with it, or if it would take like millions of dollars to make them railworthy again. And they got this little 060 or 040 locomotive, so it literally only has the drive wheels and no forward or trailing truck. That's all they've got running. They're like the national steam museum, so that's not a good sign. So I made
Sounds
sure
small.
yeah, I took a bunch of pictures when I was there. Because that was around the time, you remember when the government shut down for a while?
Yeah, yeah,
Towards that
vaguely.
year. Yeah, so like when the government shut down, well, when the government shut down, they couldn't operate.
Oh.
So
Was they
that
weren't
was the time.
privately owned?
No, no.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing too. So I have no idea what the state of that place is. All I know is I took 5 pictures of everything there. My
Oh.
phone is filled.
Yeah.
My phone and I made sure to take pictures on my phone and on my actual camera.
Okay.
I got my DSLR camera I brought with me. And then the other cool thing, like for local history, we have the Museum of Transportation, and also there's a local railroad museum in Rush, New York, and once a year they have a little steam engine, actually like a little 040 steam engine, this tiny little thing that they put on a flatbed and they actually bring it out there and they actually do a tiny little excursion through the woods. It's like 15-20 minutes, and they bring it up the hill through a switch thing to the little museum that they have at the top of the hill, and then they bring it back, that type of thing.
Oh, neat.
But it's cool. I mean, it's a real legit steam engine, so that's kind of fun. And I got that all on video. Them, like, you can go right up to the top of the car that's attached to the engine and get within like 10 feet of like them stoking the fire. Or what, you can watch them.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
Yeah.
not enclosed. You get to watch them stoke the fire, which is cool.
Huh.
So I got all that on video.
That reminds me, I gotta check to see. On Discord, I got a notification from the Derail Valley channel. I wonder if there's some news around the overhaul they're working on and multiplayer.
April. The open beta for it's gonna be in April.
Oh, you found out?
For the overhaul thing. Yeah, I read the thing. It said the closed beta is gonna be in March. I don't know if the overhaul is going to include the multiplayer.
I'm gonna say probably not.
Yeah, I would say not too.
But I'm curious to see it though, because I think they're gonna include explosive cargo, which should be interesting.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Because I really need anything else to go wrong during the trip, and I haven't completed one yet.
I hope they fix the derail mechanism. It's too sensitive. It doesn't take much
you
at
saw
all.
on my video, right? When I was making, like, I was at like a third of my top speed. I was like at 1/3 speed. I should have had no problem around that corner.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I knew what was coming because I knew how sensitive the game was, not how realistic it is. So
Yeah.
I was like, no, slow down, Jeffrey. But you couldn't hear me. It was too late.
It was too late. Jeffrey went off the rails that day.
The crawdads
After
are
a
just
month
splashing all
suspension,
over.
They allowed me back, and that's what my next video is gonna be.
There you go. I'm back from my suspension.
Yeah, that's not.
I gotta
literally how
figure
they
all this
start
shit
off
out
the
again.
Luckily, I have played since then, so at least I know how to get the engine going and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. It's 3 switches and then a toggle, and then
They do make it pretty straightforward. On the when you think about it, compared to what you actually have to do for some locomotives.
Well, that diesel, believe it or not, that diesel's pretty realistic. There isn't that many.
Not much. It's a small, small locomotive.
I mean, a lot of diesels aren't that bad. Oh, there's the surprise Asphalt.
Oh yeah, we're in Germany now, so look out.
Oh, which way? It says this way. Okay.
Oh, actually, I think you can go either way. I should have just gone the other way.
Oh, God.
Could meet you on the other side.
Christian!
Yo! We're doing DOS trucking.
DOS trucking.
Because now we're in Germany, but we're heading to Poland.
Yeah, maybe Christian can help us with the sound levels now to see what we can.
Yeah, they should be a little bit better
Always
now.
helps.
I might be a little bit louder.
How was I low? Because, like, we were doing Killing Floor fine, and we were always balanced.
For some reason, my audio, the output for Discord went to like 77% volume, and I always had it at 100%, and I would just modify the volume in OBS. But
you know what? You remember when I was coming in really weak that one day? Because Discord really messed up my microphone one day, and I had to, like, put myself at
Yeah.
100%. And I never remember being at 100% to have to get my voice out.
Yeah, Greg, I
That
see.
shipping
I
yard.
see Greg's a tad low visually in Discord. I'm a little bit high, I think, but we'll fix it at the next stop.
Yeah, whoop.
We'll fix it right now. Hey, hang on, Greg. Yeah, let me just lasso onto your truck. You could pull me along
We
while
could
I
get onto the
alt
side of the
tab.
road here if you wanted to.
It's not that bad. I guess I could adjust just a decibel level a hair. I mean, I could see why, just with my Discord settings.
So I'm getting my my 2 shots for my chest tomorrow. For my problem I've had with my pain in the center of my chest.
Oh, oof, that doesn't sound good.
No, they have to do a pretty big needle, and they gotta kind of like jam it in there to get behind my rib cage.
Oh, that sounds intense. You
Yeah.
doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Halfway through the workday, I'm gonna leave early and go to the pain treatment clinic and get that done.
Oh man. Well, on the bright side, you get to leave work early.
Yes.
The silver lining. Oh, yeah, so Christian's saying hoping to join one of the next convoys. Almost done with research tonight. Okay, no problem. We'll have to find another time.
Christian, by the way, Steven's busy all weekend, so if you wanted to do like a 7 days thing, Christian, instead of doing D&D, we can do that. I tried to get a hold of Lisa, Josh, and she hasn't been responding, so I don't know what's up there.
Huh. I was just work this week has just been chaos. So yesterday I worked 13 hours.
Oh god.
Which was more than I thought I was gonna work, of course. And then Tuesday there was so much shit going on that like I was in no mood to play anything anyway. So it worked out. We didn't really play Tuesday. I mean, meanwhile, Ben was pulling a 60-hour work week. It was last week or something on his trip. He was super busy. I just can't do that, man. I hope there doesn't come a day where I regularly work 60 hours a week. I like the lifestyle balance. That starts to push it, you know. It's not even, when you think about it, it's not that much more, but it really feels like it when you're in it and you're doing it.
Well, yeah, it depends. Like if you got things going on the weekend. Like if you do a 5-hour shift on Saturday, that means you only have to do 9-hour days during the week.
Well, yeah, if you can flex, which I can, it helps a lot too.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, and then another fun thing happened today, and by fun I mean very surprising and not good. As I was going down the stairs to the break room at work today, between the second and last step, the second to last and last step, something in my brain shut off and I forgot how to walk down a flight of stairs.
Oh no!
And I actually fell down the stairs and hit really hard. And
oh shit!
I was sore for quite a while, but I took some Advil and I seemed to be okay.
Oh shit, man! Oof.
That was the first time I've fell in a long time, and it was not fun.
My brain shut off. Mine did that too. Like a few weeks ago, I missed a stair, but I was just digging my heel in, so I just hobbled down the one extra step, and somehow didn't break my knee or anything, and landed. And I was like, "What just happened?" And I just landed standing up. I went down 2 steps instead of 1. I got lucky.
Yeah,
I didn't fall.
Don't you hate? I hate doing stuff like that. I remember back when I was a little kid, and I was lucky. I almost died when I was a little kid. And I wasn't there. You know how your parents bundle you up for winter here in Rochester?
They wrap you up in yeah.
Like 3 jackets, when you're little. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I had all the jackets on and shit. I fell backwards down an entire flight of stairs.
Oh shit! Oh, I think you might
barely
want to exit here. By the way, yeah, take this.
Take
Take this. Yeah, it's one of those German Autobahn Ausfahrts. Yeah. So you go through this one on the left. Yeah,
and then you go around the ring. Yep, I see.
Yeah, you go around the ring and the loop-de-loop. Okay.
Anyway. So anyways, I fell backwards down the stairs, and don't remember touching any of the steps, but I must have at some point at least hit one of them because I just went straight down and I bounced and then I just landed flat and I was like, whoa.
What just happened?
And I was okay because I had like 8 inches of foam padding around.
Right, right. Yeah, there you go. Just short of bubble wrap.
Basically. What is Christian saying? Oh, Christian, we should totally have Josh on for our horde night.
Yeah, if I'm around, I can join.
The underground corpse pile horde night.
All right, Christian, thanks for stopping by. We'll have to figure out if I'm around and I can join you guys.
Yeah, probably on Saturday. I think that's probably when we'll do it. We got plenty of
guns.
We have plenty of guns. We got extra turrets, and we can make. We'll process a bunch of ammo.
I can be a gun for hire.
All right. Good night, Christian.
Good night.
It's deceiving going uphill like this. You know what I mean?
You're pulling 25 tons, and don't forget that you probably have a base engine in your truck, because you just got that new. So you're probably lacking in the horsepower department.
I can probably purchase an upgrade or something.
Oh yeah, you definitely have the cash for that. I don't know if we did the XP mod for you or not.
No, I'm still only level 6.
Okay.
Which is okay. That's how I'd like to have it. I'd like to.
You want to experience the economy. See, I've played too many hours in this game. I just blow right through it. I'm like, all right, new profile, $1 million. Make me level 100. I just want to buy whatever truck I want to drive.
I have $1 billion.
Well, yeah. I did the leveling.
I have 100 million.
I did the leveling up, especially in the earlier games. But I played these games for so long. It's just that that doesn't appeal to me anymore. But it's definitely good to experience at least once, the leveling up.
Oh shit. Going up to 90 there. Let's back it down to 85. Cruise on.
Okay.
There. Scream! Okay, there we go.
Got it? You got it?
I've got it!
Got the power.
How far? Okay, we're on a pretty straight stretch here. I can't look at the map though, can I? Unless I'm stopped.
Right.
Shit. Now I'm gonna reach for my Powerade. There we go. And I grab it just like that.
The Powerade.
I started drinking a lot more Powerade. I probably shouldn't drink as much because it does still have sugar in it. But like, I've tried to totally kick soda for the most part. The only time I drink soda now, I allow myself to drink soda is like once or twice a week when I make myself like a root beer float, which I know is also not good, but it's like I'm trying to get away. I'm not doing soda because of the aspartame, because I always used to drink diet soda, and the aspartame's no good for your stomach lining. So I'm always drinking, like when I drink soda, I only drink it like once or twice a week, and it's always sugared soda, so it doesn't have aspartame in it.
Okay. Yeah. It's a good balance. Yeah, I've been doing the, what is it? Yeah, the fake sugar, caffeine-free Diet Coke whenever I make, like, a mixed drink. So.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was drinking, like, hardcore for a long time. And I'll still occasionally, I'm sure, drink that, but it's like.
But not, like, hardcore.
I was drinking it, I mean, I wasn't that bad. I was drinking all throughout the day. I would never bring it to work with me. I was always, like, water for breakfast and lunch and stuff. Was always water at work. And I would drink it when I came home at night. So that's what I would do. I would have it with my dinner, that type of thing. But
gotcha.
Even that, it was like I'm just gonna try to tone it back. And then like I've stopped caffeine. I haven't had any caffeine enter my body in like 2 months now.
Wow, that's pretty good. I rely on it too much, probably. I am still a big coffee drinker. I always have been since college, really. And it's
I love
the last I talked to, my doctor and checkup, they were like, as long as you keep up with the water, to make up for the dehydration you get from coffee, then I'm okay with it.
That's one of the big things.
So I try to make it a point to drink at least as much water as I drink coffee in the morning. I drink pretty heavy. I drink like 2 travel mugs of coffee.
Oh,
Granted, I have a little creamer in them, but I have sugar-free creamer I use. But then I drink like 2 full bottles, like I have like a Brita bottle filter water bottle. And I drink like at least 2 of those. And of course, by like the middle of by the time I'm done with the coffee, I'm switching to water. I have to get up and like take a piss every 10 minutes because I drink so much, which is the downside, you know. But you know, the bathroom is like 20 feet away from me working from home, so it's not a big deal. So it's probably not great that I'm drinking that much, but like I still make up for it by drinking the water.
I mean, if you really want to have caffeine, like just shot of caffeine like that, not be drinking as much, you just take Excedrin.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I guess the coffee I drink it more for like the flavor and the warmness to warm me up in the morning.
I like the warmth too in the morning. It's nice.
Could be making tea that has less caffeine in it, but
that definitely does. That's one thing. If I was to have caffeine again, I would definitely like. I don't need caffeine in soda. There's some things that you drink where like there's not really a way to get it without caffeine, like raspberry iced tea.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a decaf raspberry iced tea. If there is, I want to know that it exists.
I wonder. I imagine there would be. Maybe not. Maybe it's just diet that still has the caffeine.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's like there's caffeine in the tea usually, like almost all teas.
Oh yeah.
So I would love to try that because I do love me some raspberry iced tea. We're making a. I think this is a.
Oh yeah, you want to go to the left, and then it ends up going. It's one of those crisscross.
It doesn't look like it's that. It's not severe turn.
Not yet. Nah, it should be fine.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. Well, I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Oh, I heard that.
Oh, by the way, SES announced that they're going to start using Fmod, which is a sound engine. And basically, they're going to overhaul all the sounds in the game. Because right now, let me tell you, I use mods almost exclusively in single player for sound because it drives me up a wall. These default sounds.
You're going to want to break.
All right, we're going to break. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it should be good. So I'm looking forward to that. They're going to be changing the sound. And you're going to be able to open your windows in your truck, too. Not that you can feel the wind or anything. You can turn the fan on if you want, if you open the window in the truck. But the thing is, you can hear the difference in the environment.
I could yell out the window at people. Hey, assholes!
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
I hope they do something in multiplayer where if you put your window down, you can like stick your finger out the window or something. That would be funny.
That would be good.
But anyway, that's what they're doing this year. If the first phase, they're overhauling everything. No new game. They're keeping the same base game, which is I think it's a great business practice when you have a good player base to not pump out a new game every year, you know, just improve your game, the base game over time, and then have DLC for additional content. And like that's what they're doing. It's a good business model.
And then there's games like Entropia, which haven't been updated in 17 years hardly.
But they're still popular. Yeah.
I don't know if it's popular. You get a bunch of people that like to gamble like hell.
Oh.
I'm serious.
It's still successful though.
Oh,
for those
definitely
people.
Successful now. Well, all right. Oh, hang on. We got to make a turn.
Gotta do the thing here. Gotta get over.
So the big thing with Entropia to explain.
Sorry.
I think I accelerated at just the right time. I am so sorry.
Sorry, my brakes work.
A little bit too.
That was a pucker factor of about 3 there.
It's about a 3. That's not that bad.
Well, it depends on how you have the scale. Now, if it's out of 10, that was a solid 8.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was thinking 3, like I don't know, like a 3.0 multiplier, like on the Richter scale.
Oh, gotcha. Entropia. Okay, so basically, here's a big thing that's going on in Entropia right now.
All right.
And, so the way the game used to be, it used to be fairly volatile as far as loot return. Okay, I'm setting my cruise at 85, just 84 instead of 80.
All right, I'll catch up.
The loot used to be fairly volatile, and there used to be a thing where you could kill a creature and not get loot at all. It was called a no loot, and basically they didn't like that. They didn't like getting no loots. So the idea would be, you'd have to kill a certain number of creatures in order to get an average. So the idea with what was called Loot 2.0 was supposed to make it so the game would let you have your peds last longer. It's like it would be a more stable return. But what it did do was it took away a lot of the larger hits. It's like the people occasionally like getting like a 10,000 ped loot or something. Like that's not as common as it used to be. Especially like the people used to get like 5,000 ped loots on like a really tiny creature. Like that rarely ever happens anymore. It's very, very rare. And it kind of evened everything out. But now the big argument everybody's been talking about is what everybody's loot percentage is. So like your actual percentage of return that you're getting in trade terminal value. So like your standard value, you put $100 in, how much are you getting back? Like what percent type of thing. And the company quoted with good gear and with knowing the game, like knowing the game, being experienced in it, that you should be able to manage between 96 and 98% TT value return on your investment on average throughout hunting. Not every hunt, but on average, if you cycle enough money. And we got to get off here. So
you want to brake just a tad. Feather that brake there.
There we go. It's better. Much better, see?
Okay. I didn't almost die that time.
I'm
Death
just
by
taking
excavator.
It easy, just talking nonchalantly, and Josh is just bashing his fucking keyboard.
Well, I got my foot to the fire. I'm using a steering wheel and pedal.
Oh, you're using the steering. That's right.
Standing on my brakes.
So, anyways, the big discussion right now is how much are they actually expecting us to be able to cycle before we get said 96 to 98% return, and what gear is that?
You might want to come over to the right lane here. There's someone who wants to pass.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I love your horn. Meep. We all have like horns in there, and Renault has meep. I gotta say that's actually realistic because you should have a city horn. Every truck has a city horn and an air horn, pretty much. Most trucks do. So normally you use your city horn, and then if you're real pissed off, then you pull the air horn.
Yeah. Right.
The angry horn. So when you say like 96, that amount, is that like?
That's that is your overall return rate. So let's say, I'll get into the numbers now. So let's say you go on a hunt, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna blow your mind with how much people actually spend on this game, okay?
Oh shit.
Let's go on an actual hunt here.
Okay.
Let's say you spend $100 on a single hunt. Not entirely out of the question for me doing this. Now, I'm not putting that much into the game. That's after me doing trading and getting my money that way, okay?
Okay, yeah,
I don't deposit to put money into the game.
You don't just dump cash. Yeah.
If I deposit, I do it and I buy gear so that I never lose it. That's what I do.
Okay.
So that's if I have to buy something gear-wise and I really, really want it because it's rare, I may deposit $20 or $40 every once in a while. But I think everybody does that for the games they like.
Oh yeah, sure.
I don't do any different than what you would do for a normal game. Now, there's people that deposit on this game $500 a month, like as a normal thing. Okay, I mean like a very normal. Oh, got a merge.
All right.
And there's people that spend $1,000 a month. There's people that spend a lot of money on this game. So let's say you're doing 1,000. Let's say 1,000 ped hunts. That's $100 that you're doing per hunt. So the big discussion is right now, you're doing that 1,000 ped hunt, and you may only get 800 ped back, That's an 80% return, right? To make the numbers easy.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So how do you get that?
how
How
many
do you get that
hunts?
return? Is it just what you loot, or?
That's what you loot from creatures, right?
Okay.
So now, what factors into getting that return? How many mobs you're hunting, what the loot's like. Basically, you're gonna try to, get lucky with the loot, A, because the game is basically a casino, and B, you also have to kill an appropriate number of mobs to expect a decent return. So you go out and you use that 1,000 ped. Well, let's say you're killing mobs where they cost like 10 or 15 ped to kill. Well, if you're killing under 100 creatures, then you're not going to have a stable return from that run. That's not how the game works. Now you go out and you kill creatures that only cost a ped, and you kill 1,000 creatures that day. Well, then you got a better chance of getting a better return. So the discussion is, long term, how much do you need to spend in order to see that 96 to 98% average, and what equipment are they expecting you to have with that? So like people that have gear that so let's say their hunting setup costs $10,000 US. I'm not kidding. Okay, like that's how much their gear costs.
Oh,
That's
man.
not as expensive as it can get. It can get more expensive, but that is towards the high end.
Okay.
So let's say 10,000
So
US dollars.
half a car.
Yeah, half a car. I'm going 90. I'm gonna back it down to 85 and get the cruise on here, I think, so I can focus a little bit better on talking. So we don't tip. There. Okay, I got the cruise on, I think. So anyways, they're cycling, those people, let's say they cycle 25, like 2,500 ped, let's say $250 a run, or we'll make it even easier. Let's say they're doing an all-day thing and they're spending $500 a day.
Okay.
They can spend that much, no problem.
Sure.
How much do they need to spend? How many times do they need to do that to expect that 96 to 98% return? And there's people that are cycling, let's say $50,000 over a 6-month period, and they're not getting that percentage return. And that's why everybody's pissed off right now, is the people that are spending that much and like they were quoted a return value. They have the top end gear, and they killed 1 million creatures, and they still haven't gotten this return value. That's what everybody's pissed about right now.
So is it possible to come out over 100 to make a profit?
Yeah, you can. But you gotta get really lucky. So like that's the other thing too. Everybody's saying like what would be called an ATH, an all-time high loot, would be something around 200,000 ped, somewhere around there. Okay, or 100,000, 200,000 ped would be like an all-time high loot. So what everybody's saying is that all-time high loot now figured into your return? So like, are we saying that crazy stupid high loot, that big multiplier loot, do you have to get that 96 to 98% overall return rate? That's what everybody's trying to figure out, because it didn't used to be like that.
Huh.
That used to be like a crazy one-off, once every 4 or 5 months somebody would get it type of thing, and that would be just pure profit, and people would be able to withdraw, and it was good for the game because people would say like, I withdrew $10,000 from this game, you should come try and play, that type of thing. That was what it was all about, was trying to have that chance, that playing the game and making that kind of money just from playing the game. You know what I mean? That's what the big draw was. So now all the Ubers are trying to figure out if that part of the game still exists, or if like getting that loot is expected of you in order to be able to get your good return. That's the argument going right now.
Huh. All right.
So it's pretty in depth, and I can't explain it the best, but that's the core of it from what I've seen. And like me, I'm happy with like, I guess 92% would be happy for me. There's people that are fucking furious if they get under 95, like per run, and like they get really irate on the forum, as you can imagine, because it's real money. But like if I get like 92%, I'm happy, because I know the type of gear I'm using is not as efficient as some other people's gears. And here's the other big argument too. Well, we're gonna have to slow it down here, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm
Into
pushing here.
70.
Woo! All right, we're all right now. It should straighten out a little bit.
Step.
We're on an older part of the map right now where they made the turns not so realistic because of the
Gotcha.
scale. Then they learned. That, oh, hey, maybe we shouldn't make this a 90-degree turn because people were just rolling over.
I put it at about 75 because it looks like it's still a little hilly, and
All right, yeah,
we should go 75 or 80. What do you think? Oh, I
Eight-
still see like a little
I
less
mean,
turn up there.
yeah, I would probably try at least 80. It's a pretty long run.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, we're getting there though. Got 200
Yeah.
kilometers left. I'm getting in the red on fuel because I'm not paying attention.
Oh shit.
But I'm not bad yet. I got a quarter tank.
Okay.
So
we'll take a
we'll
look.
just, yeah, next time we get to a fuel station, I should even be able to make it to the end. Then I'll be like running on
Don't say that.
fumes,
You're
but
gonna run out of fuel.
it's all right. I've done it plenty of times already. I'm a running out of fuel expert.
All right, we'll try to get to 85.
Let's see.
I guess.
Are we able to stay in this lane here? I think so.
It's 85. Just said it.
All right. Yeah, that ought to do it.
Okay. Okay, so here's the other huge argument. With after Loot 2.0, they introduced this thing called the efficiency system. The idea being that a weapon with a higher efficiency, you're going to get better loot. Okay, that was the idea. Higher efficiency rating, it's better. You get a higher return average, and they didn't directly loot it to how economical said weapon is, but that's what they're kind of hinting at. Now, here's the problem with that. So, like back in the old days, before they introduced this, our old efficiency system was called the economy system, which is you use said gun, and you could do 2.85 damage per peck. Project and Trophy Ascent. So that's Project Trophy Ascent, and a Project and Trophy Ascent is a tenth of a penny. Okay. So
Okay.
2.85 damage was about average for your average weapon per Project Trophy Ascent spent. Now with the new return policy, with how they have with the efficiency system and how they have loot and how loot is distributed to you, everybody's trying to figure out whether or not how much you're spending and how economical your weapon is actually affects your loot return, because our return system is now directly based on how much our equipment decays. So if our equipment decays more, being a less economical gun, shouldn't we still be able to get more back from that then? That's what everybody is kind of still testing and nobody's sure of. So we're not sure if weapon economy works anymore in our game, or whether or not they fucked it up and broke it. That's like our big thing that people are still
It's
not
amazing
sure
that they're still making changes to something that's 17 years old.
Oh god, they're changing it constantly, little things. And now they just did a big graphics overhaul, which left everybody. Oh,
What's going on?
flip flop,
Huh?
flip flop,
Huh?
my prodigal son.
Huh? Wait, hold on. That was getting a little too out of hand.
You're getting a little bit too hentai girl there. It's all right.
Hmm.
How you been, bud?
I'm single now.
Aw, sorry to hear.
It was in a bad way. But hey, I hooked up with one of my friends, so it's all cool.
Okay. All right, that's very random.
It means I'm okay.
We have a random flip flop attack.
Wait, where are we spawning? Where are we dropping, boys?
Oh, we're almost done.
Well, pretend like I've been here the entire time.
Somewhere in
Okay.
Poland. Where are we going?
We're going
Krakow.
where they ring the bell for me every time I play Entropia.
Oh. Yeah, that place. Oh, there's
That
fuel
place.
coming up. I gotta stop. I'm gonna run out of fuel.
Okay, let's go do that then. But yeah, so anyways, that the long and short, that's what's going on in Entropia right now, Josh. It's kind
It
of
sounds
a
like,
mess.
yeah, chaotic economy.
Yeah, so I try not to get involved with it on the forums too much because I don't spend that much. So it's just you can only take so much people screaming.
Literally or figuratively?
Both. Hang on. So you have to stop here. Huh?
Yeah, this one they don't give you a choice.
So Flip Flop, what else is new in your life?
I'm at school, like actual university school.
Oh.
So yeah, that's also new. I got accepted. Finally.
Oh, there we go.
Gas pedals on your right.
So you're at actual. So you're going in your junior year now.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of it?
I don't like school because my teacher's mean to me.
Ah.
He bullies me more than the students.
Which class?
Philosophy.
Oh, you took a fucking philosophy class?
I
What's
have
your
to,
own-
it's part of
your
my
own
major.
Goddamn fault. Oh, okay.
For some reason, it's part of my major. I don't know how, but it is.
What's your major again?
Biology.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking philosophy 230, and I'm like, okay. So,
Gotcha.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It makes me feel stupid. It's like, but why do you think this? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
There's no wrong answers, except in that class.
Exactly.
Philosophy.
It is.
All right, fuel. Don't forget.
Oh, fuel? Okay, yeah, right here. Right?
Yeah,
Is that 200 meters? Yeah, that's
200 M's.
That's a lot of money.
Dude, you know what's a lot of money, Flip Flop? Is the tolls in this game. I still can't.
So
I'm
over 200,
boggling my
over
mind.
200 euros to cross that damn bridge in Denmark.
Yes, literally 200 euros across a fucking bridge.
But didn't we all like hack the game anyways to get money?
We did. I'm just still saying.
Yeah, Greg's still pissed that he's losing 200, even though he has $1 billion. It's still, it's amazing though how much it costs though.
There you go. I'm feeling up too.
All right, now don't save some for the fishes. Don't drink it all.
Jesus Christ, that's expensive. That's a $551 fuel.
Oh, that's nothing.
Oh.
No, seriously, yeah, it's normal. Like $1,000 to fill up a truck because it takes
That's
a
like
fuck ton
10
of fuel.
hours of hunting and trophy.
You could buy an entire computer to fill up the tank of a truck.
Yeah,
Even in
it's
the
really
US.
sad now that I have a weapon in Entropia right now where if I was constantly, like, if I was just swinging constantly, I could spend $100 an hour with it.
That is
That's like the level of,
ridiculous.
that's the level of hunting I'm doing right now in Entropia. That I
Oh.
can do, but I obviously can't afford.
Am I gonna break 1,000? No,
I'll leave it on the side
982.
of the road.
So close.
I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm on the right side of the line. I'm good.
I thought you said right side of the wine.
Oh, well, that too, but we don't have to tell the cops about that. Flip Flop, you've missed a lot on the channel.
I probably could tell.
Where have you been?
Being depressed.
Aw.
Yeah.
Go, Greg, go. Go, go, go,
It's
go.
been yikes.
Go. Oh,
Go, go. Come on.
oh shit, Josh, prank.
I have upright. That's fine. Simulate
80 is the
underscore YT. Hey, welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Now be on your best behavior, Greg.
Oh crap. Flip Flop, you too.
Yeah, I didn't even
What?
mention flip flop.
How did I get yanked into this?
I don't know.
That's
I
right.
mean,
You're
you were the one
technically
who
not in a
randomly
truck.
joined the-
Yeah, you're in someone's passenger seat right now. You're riding with Greg.
You're up here in the crawdad seat. The crawdads are biting it. Well, we can't even use that term if we want to keep this a classy stream.
We don't even have seatbelts over here.
You know, we could give you a seatbelt. You could just glue to your chair if you want to play along.
That's just some redneck thing, but I'm kind of down for it.
We could strap him to the side of the trailer.
Oh, we could. Oh, well.
Actually, he could sit in the hauler back there. He could sit in the loader and the caterpillar back there, and he could just ride the whole way back there.
Oh yeah, I've also embraced my southern accent a lot more because I didn't care anymore. So it just got a bunch more devolved and slurry.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It works.
It
Yeah.
works.
It's a good time. It sounds like I have a mullet.
Wait, was that differentials cannot be locked? Slow. Wait, what?
Hit V.
Hit V?
Oh yeah, it can't be locked. Did you lock your
Can't.
differential? Okay, no, you don't want to lock them.
Hit
No, you'll-
V for Virginia.
You'll destroy your truck.
You're half asleep. Well, I hope you're not driving then.
Yeah,
YT.
that means your truck is working exactly as it should.
It's
yeah.
exactly as it should.
He needs to drive.
It's relaxing.
Wake himself up. He needs to drive.
There's a video you might find quite funny on. I think we put it on our YouTube flip flop. Me and Steven did it a while back. I don't
YouTube?
remember.
On the
Yeah,
tube.
We got like a bunch of videos on YouTube now.
It's
Yeah,
all Greg's fault.
Oh.
It's all my fault.
You
I
put 'em there.
upload everything we do now. It's called Respect Destroyed, and me and Steven have these really shitty accents, and I think you would get a kick out of it.
That happens a lot more often than I'd want to admit. The
But,
shitty accent.
Oh, we also did it. We actually did an Ivan and Mikhail recently too, so we do have that. We're planning on doing more Ivan and Mikhail stuff because we've been playing PS4 more. Also, you'll be happy to know we started playing Warframe again more regularly.
Oh, of course you did. And then you're gonna stop for another 6 months.
No, we won't. I've actually put some time into it. I put some money into it, and we're kind of starting to grind through stuff.
There was already money involved into it.
I know there was, but we're putting even more in. Which one is it? Do I go all the way over?
Nope. You gotta stop at one of them.
Wait, really? Oh!
Wow. How did you stop? How did you stop the
know.
truck? That was like physically
It was
impossible.
5 feet from the post.
You got some super brakes on there.
I
No wonder I
Oh,
almost
wow.
destroyed the ass end of your truck about half an hour ago.
holy.
You actually got a gear shift for a Euro truck? My God.
I've had it for years.
Josh, I'm caught.
I never looked.
Josh, I'm caught. Josh, I can't. Josh,
Oh no. Wait, what
Josh,
happened?
I don't know what happened.
What did you do?
I can't move. Hang on. No, I got traction now, I think.
Hit V. Now you can hit V. The Virginia button. Oh.
V for Virginia, W for West Virginia.
Oh, you got it. You're fine. Wait. Oh wait, is your trailer caught in the bar?
Is that what's going on here?
No, you're good.
Oh, it
You're
is.
good.
He got caught.
There we go. Okay, I think I'm out. Is the caterpillar still on there? Hang on, check as I go by.
It's still on. Don't. Yeah, you're good. It's glued on there. Don't worry. I used a lot of super glue.
It like the caboose of your truck.
The crawdads are holding on for dear life back there.
It's not super glue, it's just crawdads in a little jar we poured on.
Oh,
I think you scraped some of them off
in their
back
arms
there.
and they're holding it down in place.
We shake the jar to get them really feisty so they stick on better.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot I
see,
got
the Southern accent's great. I love it. I love it a lot.
You see now that Respect Destroyed video, we got the accent kind of going like that. It's a little bit more like that, a little faster going.
But mine's real. Yours is all.
I know this is a fake thing, but you know what? You gotta watch the video. You gotta see what that thing is. We blow shit up and we light people on fire. It's great. Whatever the fuck that was.
You know how them rednecks get in the trucks with the Confederate flag on and go,
Oh yeah.
like driving around like dude notice in the school parking lot?
Oh god.
Oh,
Does
dear.
that happen out near you?
You'd be surprised. They got the real tree hats on. They got their little Tim boots on with like a
Is this the
plaid
right
shirt.
way? Oh.
You're good. Keep going. You got the right lane.
Am I okay?
Yeah.
Drinking some Pepsi Blue Ribbon they took from their dad's freezer in the garage.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're good.
Yeah, that's right. See. Whoa.
The crawdad's getting feisty back there.
Starting to bite him. They're tickling his throat. You gotta watch dodge it, they'll start tickling other things too, and that's not too good with them pincers.
I had spit literally go up my nose. It went out and then went up.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, be careful about that, son.
Oh my god. Okay, yesterday was my friend's birthday.
Yeah.
So we took him bowling. And one of his other friends was like, smack my ball. So we smack it, on the hole for some reason. And then one of them's like, I'll give you the lucky spit, and spits in the thumb hole.
I'm sorry, what?
Spits in the fucking thumb hole of a
Oh, a bowling ball? Oh.
And it's the-
okay.
Oh, dude, it was so gross. Watching him do that, we're like, are you serious? He went, I'm like,
All right, let's see if I can get my trailer wedged again. Oh. You all right?
yeah, had something stuck in my throat.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah, I don't
Jimmy,
know
you
what it
get
was.
out of that man's throat right now, you bastard crawdad.
Deep throat in the crawdad.
He's deep throating a crawdad. That sounds really dirty.
Don't worry about it. It's clean. We washed them off in the bathroom sink. Back of the 7-Eleven. Kind of gas station bathrooms where you gotta go inside to get the key and go outside and unlock the bathroom door.
Oh man.
That's a dirty bathroom right there.
Oh man, I've seen. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad 7-Eleven bathrooms on my road trips in my life.
Oh god.
They make that jar that you keep in your car look an awful lot better. sometimes.
Yeah.
What jar you got in your car?
Everybody's got a piss jar they keep in their car. Are you kidding me? For long trips, everybody's
I
got
thought
at least
Josh
one.
actually just had one.
No, no, I wasn't referring to an actual jar. I was referring to that metaphorical jar that everybody keeps in their car for long trips.
Yeah, I thought I thought it was a bottle, not a jar.
So it is a 32-ounce Powerade bottle. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, one of my friends has a Mustang and he keeps a jar in his car for his chewing tobacco.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is the girl. Well,
Ugh.
nasty.
Ugh. Tune.
He spent
No.
$75 to get a scentless jar for his chewing tobacco.
A scentless jar?
So we can like spit in there, and not have it
What
smell
the-
like dog
I didn't
shit.
know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, the things you learn. Jesus. Oh, hey, I
Yeah,
think we're
I
coming
read
up on
that.
our place, Josh.
We are, yeah. We gotta go through yet another toll though.
I can't.
Don't get it wedged.
Oh,
You're fine. You're fine. Breathe.
Breathe, son, breathe.
Holy shit. I did it again. I'm okay.
I don't even know how much any of this is costing because I don't have that pop up. I turned that off. It's free for all I know.
The amount I've spent on tolls, so that doesn't get reimbursed to you, does it?
Not whenever you got your own truck and own job. No. Only on quick jobs.
I swear we've spent more than I'm making on this job right now.
You'd be surprised. The economy's all kind of jacked though because you earn like it was like 24,000 or something like that. You're in the price of a car for a job,
28,000.
and like in reality, you're probably getting like a few G's maybe, and a lot of that does go towards tolls and fuel.
I have a buddy actually from Entropy. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's actually into trucking and he owns a fleet of 6 trucks.
Okay.
And,
Wow.
Yeah,
It's not cheap,
big into it.
but you can, yeah, when you you can start growing a business though if you play your cards right and know how to run a business.
I think he had to stop playing Entropy for a little bit because his trucks he had some problems with his trucks. Oh, this is where I'm gonna flip it. Trailer damage 3%.
Your
This
trailer
what
is like
happens.
phasing through the guardrail there.
Well, that's not good. On my screen, it's not bad.
You know
It's
what
not bad.
It's not bad you say as you take damage to the, you know.
Christ, Gregory.
Here we go. All right, hang on. Yep.
But
Oh.
guess what I found out?
What?
Apparently ADD and ADHD is on the autism spectrum, so technically I can say I'm autistic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm legally tarded.
Oh, don't say that.
No, you gotta say tarded though. You gotta say legally tarded.
No.
No.
I'm legally a tater.
If you want to call yourself a legal tater, that's fine.
Legal
I'm a
tater.
legal tater.
I'm a legal tater, you know.
I like my starches.
Oh, French fries. So many French fries. You know what? I should probably buy a garage here, Josh.
Yeah, yeah. Start your collection. Oh man, I just got excited for dinner. We're having curly fries on the side. I'm
Are
so
you? Ooh,
excited.
that sounds good.
Oh, I haven't had those in a long time.
Oh. Well, this is a pretty big town. Was it right here?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Does
you braked pretty good there.
Easy does it. I thought I did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I know what sound that, Greg. That is Greg.
What are you doing? You back and you doing the real deal?
I'm trying to figure out what I have to do. Oh wait, is it my cab that has to go on the green? Oh!
Oh.
That's the other sound Greg made.
That's the other.
The other when you got problems when
Does my cab have to go on the green area?
you gotta line it up. The shorter there's two squares. Oh, the green. Oh, your cab does. Yeah. Sorry for the floaty thingy.
Oh yeah, Greg. They're advertising the history degrees over here at school. I thought it was hilarious.
Really?
I was like, huh. Greg would like that. It tries to make it seem like a good field to go into, but they get you.
I can tell you a couple things about that right now. I can tell you a thing or two. All right, the green.
Done. Let's see how much we earned.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I might be
says
going on a
excellent.
date Saturday.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, with some girl that goes to another school.
I hit level 8. Oh, I hit level 9. I went up to level 9.
48,000.
Well, no, I went up to level 8. Okay, I made it to level
That's pretty good. You jumped a couple levels.
8. How much money did you make?
48.
Holy shit, how'd you make that much? I only made 28.
Because I am a professional virtual trucker. I don't know. It might be because of my level. There's like, this guy has a higher level, so he gets a shit ton more money.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure how that works. We're tucker away right here for the night.
Alright, so continue, and I just want to see, like, so walk me through now buying a garage. Oh, garage manager, I would assume.
Yeah.
Oh, I got skills. I got 2 on-side skill. Should I do high-value cargo?
You might get more money then, yeah. And distance. I would probably say, no, you
Should I
had a
max
pretty good
long
distance
distance?
there.
I have 5 out of 6 of the long distance things.
Yeah, maybe, so we can get the same jobs all the time. But you should, yeah. One of those there. And
one of those in there and one into high-value cargo.
there you go.
Eco driving, fragile cargo. I'll do those later. Who cares about these?
So, I don't know if you can purchase the garage through the garage purchase screen. You might have to drive to it.
Okay.
You could try it on the menu, but I think you have to have a certain number of them first.
Map view.
You see that? Are you under garage purchase?
I'm under garage. I'm in the map view, table view. I'm under my garage. Which
There should be a button on there saying purchase.
I can't.
Yeah,
That
you
means
got to drive to it. It means he's a noob, but that's okay. We can fix that.
You can't teleport, Josh. I tried before. It don't work. Don't lie to him, boy.
All right, where is that damn? All right, where is the damn garage? Let's see. What does the garage look like on the map? Is it the green?
Okay.
The green. The
What?
green button.
What are you doing now?
What does the garage symbol look like on the map?
Oh, the little green
Like
thing.
a garage.
It's green, with a little truck on it, right?
Little green, yeah. The truck's in the garage. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I think I found it.
All right. Well, while you drive off into the distance there to go get your garage, I'm gonna shut down the stream.
Oh, why? We got it. Oh!
Oh no!
What the hell was that?
I got a little too intense.
You got a little too excited there. You turned a little too much. All right, now
That's the
I
most excited Greg's gotten in a long time.
Hang on.
Nate give him hippopotamuses, apparently.
all right, no, but I'm gonna shut it down now because
Oh, you're gonna shut it? Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, good night, stream.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.